Good afternoon, and welcome to my third Let's Play, Mass Effect. This is a game I haven't played in about 3.5 years now, and even when I played it then, I only played it through once. I remember next to nothing about it, but I remember enjoying it a lot, and I never had to play the second or third game, so I'm really looking forward to playing this game again, remembering the story and the characters, and then launching into the next two games. So, without any further ado, let's go to Start a New Career
Welcome to Alliance
and
Military
begin the game.
Database. Classified information requested.
Alright, connect to database.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, so here you can either do like a quick profile and do like the default character if you want to really just get into the game and start playing it, or you can go sort of the more RPG route and customize your character. So we're going to do the custom one, enter new ID, and we are going to do a custom male character.
Please log in to access your
And I'm going to
profile.
call it Aravail. I think my first game was probably named Aravail as well, but that was so long ago I don't really remember it at all. I'm just going to start fresh. Alright. Connection established. Sending. Decrypting. Verifying username. Verifying user data.
Warning. Data corruption detected.
Uh-oh. This is actually just part of the
Please
game.
reconstruct profile.
It's basically the plot purposes for why you have to re-enter your information, even though as a member of the military you would think they had all your information on file. But they don't, because it's,
Confirm
it's
free
lost.
service history.
Alright, so here you get to choose sort of your backstory. You can be the spacer, your parents in the Alliance military, sort of you're used to being on ships and all that. A colonist, you were born on a colonized world, or Earthborn, you were born on Earth itself. I kind of like this one. I later read up a bit and realized these actually determine your Paragon Renegade modifiers, which is sort of like the light side, dark side. But it just modifies how much you get for each choice. You can still be full Paragon and/or Renegade, no matter what your choice is here. So I want to go with Earthborn. You're an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I think that's a cool backstory.
Confirm psychological profile.
All right, and here you get to choose sort of a little bit of your more recent past experiences. Sole survivor, you were the only one that started a mission that went horribly wrong. A war hero, you're basically just the hero. You have tons of medals and recognition. Or ruthless, you'll do whatever it takes to get the job done. Each of these could be interesting. I'm going to go with the sole survivor, even though maybe it's a little cliche, but I feel like it makes a pretty good backstory. So, during your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Reminds me of what's her name on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. if you guys have seen that show. Anyway,
Confirm
sole survivor.
Military specialization.
And then we have your class. Now I should probably mention here that I actually started this Let's Play about a week ago. Did about an hour of it, and then when I listened to it back, I realized the in-game sound is so loud in the recording you could barely hear half the stuff I was saying. So I played around with it, and hopefully you should be able to hear me pretty well now, even over the music and stuff. I went with an adept there, which actually ended up being a little difficult because they're like the mage class. But I think I'm still going to do it and stick with it, even if it might be a little tough in some, at least at first, because apparently they become really powerful later on. And who doesn't like playing a mage when you can like throw stuff around using Mass Effect, I guess, or using biotic powers, which is like the Force in this game essentially. The other two classes are soldier, which is you're a warrior, you got heavy armor, big guns, all that cool stuff. This is the class that's most generally recommended to beginners. And I guess I'm kind of a beginner, but what the hell? I'm gonna go with this anyway. Engineer is more like the techie class if you like being, I think, kind of stealthy and more like go with computers and overpowering enemy weapons. So that's kind of cool too. And then the last three are combinations. Infiltrator is the soldier plus engineer. Sentinel is the engineer plus adept, and Vanguard is the soldier plus adept. I considered doing a Vanguard this time because they're a little easier, at least early on, than the adept apparently. But I don't know. Since I'm going to be doing all three games, I figure I'll probably stick with the same class since it's the same character, story-wise. I'm just going to go with Adept, and we'll see what happens.
Facial identification.
All right, change appearance. Let's see here. Now, I actually wrote down, here we go, because I had a kind of a face that I sort of liked before. So let's see, facial structure. So I went through and looked at the old Let's Play because I recorded it, and kind of figured out which one I wanted. I think it was this guy, and then skin tone. Where am I looking here? Actually, no, facial structure was all the way over. Skin tone was about 60% over, so probably there. Complexion was 100%, so I kind of want to make like a kind of a rugged looking character, and scars was right in the middle, so probably right where it is now. And they're not really sliders, they're just options on a sliding thing, so it kind of disguises it, but there are a lot of options in this game, some things that you really don't normally care about, like neck thickness. Let's go with that. Face, I wanted about 60%. These are actually sliders. It looks, well, they're not really sliders, but they're very close to it. Cheek width was in the middle. Cheekbones was a little over. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm just going to kind of rush through this. Less cheek gaunt. Ear size and ear orientation were both pretty normalish. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to jump down to... Well, let's keep going, I guess, in order, because that's how I wrote it down. Eyes. Alright, eye shape. Head over here. Eye height was in the middle. Eye width was a little to the right of the middle. Eye depth. I didn't write that down. I don't know if that actually matters. I'll just put it in the middle. Brow depth, I had about 70% over. Brow height. And iris color, I wanted to give him blue eyes. I think it was, I like these. I don't know, let's go with that. It's like the steely blue eyes. Alright, I don't think I recorded. And then what was the hair? I think it was the hair was the last one I wrote down. Beard, 0. I don't want to give him a beard because the beards in this game are pretty... Like, I would give him a beard, but they're kind of dumb. Look at, like, what is he, like some space cowboy who just decided to start growing his beard out yesterday? I mean, like, that's like the thickest beard. It's barely anything. It's like a 5 o'clock shadow. Which I guess makes sense, being in the military, you can't have a full beard. But, yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. Brows in the middle. Hair, there was one I liked. It's over here somewhere. I think it was that one. Yeah, it was that one. There we go. That started to look like my character. Usually I like characters with a little bit of longer hair, because I have, not long hair, but a little bit longer hair. At least like an inch or two long. But, you know, again, you're in the military, so this is about as long as it can get. Alright, let's see. Hair color. Where am I looking? I think I want to make it black. You could take a... It's definitely a different look, like a bleach blonde age surfer dude. I'm going to go all the way black. So maybe he has a bit of like Hispanic heritage or something by the looks of it. Although he does have blue eyes. And then face, hair color, head over... Oh, for his eyebrows. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, that looks like a pretty... Well, I don't know if I want to do... I know, the black looks a little too black. Maybe I'll do one over for black. Let's go with that. I might actually still be black, but whatever. This is our character. Let's start playing the game. Finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright. Aravail Shepard. That sounds weird. Earthborn, Soul Survivor, and part of the Adept class. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, we're going to leave this at normal. I actually had a little bit of difficulty during one of the missions because I ran out of med packs, not realizing how hard they are to get in this game. Apparently you can only restock during missions or if you get really lucky. So, yeah, we'll go with normal though, and I mean there's lots of different difficulties, and I'd feel really bad about myself if I had to set to casual on what isn't supposed to be a super hard game, so let's deal with it. The only reason I might would be because I don't, you know, for a let's play, I don't want it to be like really aggravating for people watching. But if we run into issues on a certain mission, I'll just, you know, pause the recording and practice at it or whatever, and we'll figure it out as we go. Target assist normal, squad power usage. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with, you know, my squad too much. I'm not gonna like micromanage everything, so I'll leave that on active. Subtitles, I'm gonna start with no because I'm gonna be listening to, you know, the conversations. You make it a very cinematic experience. I can turn those on though if it becomes an issue. All right, let's go. I like the loading screen too.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of time and space. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy called it Mass Effect. Trademarked. I like the feel here and the music. It's a nice theme. That looks like Mars, or actually looks like Jupiter. Not Mars, Jupiter, sorry. But it is not. Maybe it is.
In range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
Yeah, not Jupiter.
We are connected.
There's my crew.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
It's a cool ship.
Stations secure for transit.
The Normandy, I believe it's called.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
And there's a mass relay.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Those things are really cool looking.
Thrusters,
I like the
check.
design.
Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright guys, cut the chatter.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard
Bet he
to
heard
meet me
that
in the
then.
comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Is he upset?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
That's Karth's voice for those of you who either play KOTOR or watch my Let's Play. There are a lot of familiar Bioware voices in this game, and the captain, in fact, his voice sounds really familiar, and I can't place it, and I should have looked it up, but I keep forgetting.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Alright, let's talk to Navigator Presley here.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
So in this Let's Play, I'll do enough to make sure we get like a good summary of the story and understand what's going on. I'm not gonna like exhaust every conversation with every person because I'd probably get bored of that eventually, and I assume you guys would too. But I will just, say hello, get the basics from a couple people.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
That's our doctor, whose voice is Administrator Adare, for those of you who played or watched KOTOR 2. I'll say the doctor's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Oh, you'll do fine. Actually, I'm not sure I like his scar. I don't know if I had the same one last time, the one on his lip, but I guess you really can't choose what scars you get in real life, so I'm just going to stick with it. You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Don't play the hero, kid.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
Good.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, okay. So, funny story. Hopefully the key binding's saved from the other playthrough. I think they're universal. But, yeah, I'm used to playing other games, primarily SWTOR right now. So, what was it? Z? Or Q? There we go, Q. That was it. So if I draw my weapon spontaneously, sorry
yes,
about that.
Commander, is there something you need?
I'm gonna ask about Nihilus. That's the Spectre. The Turian is the species I discovered. Spectre is his job, I guess. They're kind of like Jedi in a way. They're like the elite commando units of this world, and they report directly to the Council, which rules the Alliance, whatever it's called. Anyway, not a Mass Effect lore buff, because like I said, I only played the game once, so I'll be learning this with you guys. Alright, let me ask about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on
Sounds
well
dangerous.
with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Tell me about the Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
I guess the Grey Wardens would be a good analog too, if you guys have played Dragon Age, which will probably be a future Let's Play as well, because I love that game. Alright, are there no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Well,
hey,
shucks.
Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I'm going to be a little, he's a little traumatized by the experience, I think. It's not something he'd really want to talk about, so I'm going to say those are bad memories.
I try not to think about a cruise.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Nope, that's
The
about it.
captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, a new codex entry. I apparently turned off run. There we go, Z is run. Hopefully the key bindings are the same. If not, I'm going to have to take some time after this episode and mess with them again.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
I like his face tattoos. They make him look kind of a little scary. Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is
There's
far
Captain
more
Anderson.
than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Music change. Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime
unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
You sound worried.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard.
Well, aren't you special?
Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
I should have known.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I like how Shepard's eyes like follow Nihilus even when the captain's talking, like not quite trusting him entirely. You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Let's see. I want to ask a little more about the Protheans. They sound interesting.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories.
Yay, mysteries.
But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Well, that looks scary.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
That's what I would have looked at too. What is that?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Understood, Captain.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure.
Alright, here we are on Eden Prime. So, it's kind of beautiful in its own way.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Alright, what I'm going to do though is end this episode here, and in the next episode we'll make our way through the first mission. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see the rest of the Let's Play, and I'll see you guys next time.